Welcome back to Nets Republic. Now today we are going to play a game called Hear Me Out. Now explaining this is already cringe, but just in the slight chance that, whoever's watching this video might not be up on young people slang, we'll just call it that. Hear Me Out is where you, for intensive purposes of keeping it PG and just explaining it to old people, let's say in this setting, you're about to give a crazy hot take, right? This is the hear me out moment. Now, in other settings, it could be just like a wild hot take of who you find attractive. This is the Brooklyn Nets edition, and we are just going to give our wild hot takes for what we want going into the season. Specifically, who do we want acquired in order to get Cam Johnson on out of here, and y'all don't particularly care for Finney Smith, so to get him out of here as well. And my main thing is to get Ben Simmons out of here. Now, we all know I have been fiending for some Russell Westbrook up in Brooklyn. I would love that, having the two white arm sleeves and the black uni. That would just make my life. That would make my day. And it fits everyone's tanking agenda because, even though he's still Russ, it would be fun and I would like to see it. But my absolute hear me out, my absolute biggest hot take of who it is that I want on the team going into this season, I'll give you a hint. It's a point guard to replace Ben Simmons. I feel like contractually there's a way that it works maybe. I don't know. Y'all know I'm not really, my GM guy. I don't know how contracts work. I'm just a fan. You know what I mean? I'm just a fan that entertains y'all somehow, and that's just what I do. So here is mine. Make sure you leave yours down below. Make sure you leave yours down below. My Brooklyn Nets hear me out is Russell Westbrook. God, did I say it? I'm so stupid. I stepped on my own. My fault. Not Russell Westbrook, D'Angelo Russell. My bad. Okay, it's D'Angelo Russell. There we go. I ruined it. I'm not doing the video over again. We're just gonna have to go with that. Aside from me fumbling the reveal, yes, it is D'Angelo Russell. I would like D'Angelo Russell to be on the team again. It is no secret that I have a mild obsession with the 2018 Brooklyn Nets. It is a longing for a one of the many timelines that the Brooklyn Nets could have went on, which again is not very specific judging off of our history of the last 4 to 5 years, but one of the many timelines we could have explored. What I wanted to see the most and what I wish I would have been there for was that D'Lo era, that one where he was like an all-star and stuff, Rondae Hollis-Jefferson. We talk about it all the time on the channel because I just have such a unnatural obsession with that time period, specifically for the Nets. I wish I was there for it. It looked like it was a lot of fun. I was busy hating, and I really wish I was there for it. I got like a little bit of a sample with the bubble Nets, but like it wasn't really the same because D'Lo wasn't there, you know what I mean? But I wish I could have experienced that. But that's my hear me out. Now I do think he fits in terms of the team. Now, contractually, maybe that's a Finney Smith swap. I don't know. Again, I don't know that stuff, but I think it would be nice to see him out there because imagine this projected starting lineup. You got D'Angelo Russell, D'Lo, if you will, right? You got Cam Thomas. You got Trenton, I guess. I don't know. I keep putting, personally, I keep putting Lonnie Walker at 3. I know that's always been me, right? So I'll keep going with my original one. So you got D'Angelo Russell, Cam Thomas, you got Lonnie Walker, you got Noah, and then you got the homie Claxton. And I feel like that is an amazing starting lineup, and I would like to see. You know what I mean? Come on down to State Farm Arena. I'll be front row, especially with no DeJounte Murray anymore. There's not really much to do here in Atlanta in terms of basketball, but I would like to see that, I'd be very interested in that, if not for the vibes alone. And if there was ever a year where something like that could be just pumped out, I think this is the year. Now, I have gone on record multiple times, but specifically with the Atlanta Dream, on how much I hate the idea of people trying to sell us vibes and stuff, and that there needs to be more of a focus on the on-court product and not just trying to sell us a theme or a brand, right? That is the exact opposite of how I feel about this next year. I want the vibes. I want the fun. I want the t-shirts. I want the shenanigans. I'm here for all of it. Again, I don't care what the on-the-court product would be. Now, I do think that in terms of a legitimate on-the-court fit, I think it works. I think it would be great. I think it would be great. Then you can do your stupid 1 in, 4 out thing. Like, I think it's perfect. But I'm in it for the storylines. I'm in it for the tea. I'm in it for the drama. I'm in it for the vibes. I'm in it for the t-shirts and all the fun. I want the fun. I want to have fun. And with all this serious stuff going on around the league, don't we deserve to have a little bit of fun? You know what I mean? You got your Dallas Mavericks getting Klay Thompson and stuff. Chris Paul going off with Wemby. You know, all sorts of nonsense. Paul George in Philly. Then it took Mikal. You know what I mean? Like, all this serious stuff going on around us. Let's be the team that has fun. Speaking of fun, the kids, Sever the Bond, has a concert in Brooklyn at the Delancey on July 19th. I am a signed deathcore artist. You know, if you would like to come see the kids scream and hang out with me, talk about the Nets, you're more than welcome to. You can, you know, either get the tickets on severthebond.com or you can just show up to the venue and just pay there, however you want to do it. I don't care. But anyway, I want to have fun. I want to have fun. And I feel like that's the missing piece to the let's have fun card. I think anything else is foolishness and silly. Now, I am not Team Tank. I don't care. I think the team is fine. We just need to develop. But what's wrong with having fun while we're doing it? Now, let me know down below, what is your hear me out for the Brooklyn Nets? I would be interested in hearing. Is the Joe Harris camp still out there? Y'all waiting for that reunion? You know, getting Harris back I think would be fun too. But I have my targets locked on D'Lo. I saw it on Twitter this morning and I about lost my mind. And I was disgusted. I was disgusted with the amount of negativity to this rumor. What's wrong with D'Lo coming back? I feel like when people complain that it is a anti-tank move, you're admitting he's good. You know that, right? If you think bringing him on is going to incentivize, I think I made up a term, counter-incentivize a tank, you are admitting that D'Lo is him.